All right, I want to give you a quick demonstration of how easy the MovementRX home exercise program that allows for remote therapeutic monitoring, how easy that is. So this is the design. This is actually a screenshot of my phone. We're going to open up the MovementRX app. And the first thing you see would be a clinic's list of all patients. This is going to be arranged by provider. So this is my provider account. And you can see if I have my patients that I'm only seeing alone or the entire clinic's patients. But I'm going to walk you through what it looks like to add a new patient to the program. So up at the top right corner, we're going to hit add. And so I typically do this with a patient who's in an evaluation the first day. And we're going to use my name as a test patient here. And we're going to enter simple information, which is an email address, a phone number, and what's going to happen when we enter the phone number and the email and we hit submit, it's going to add the patient to the chart, to the MovementRX program, and it's going to send them two things. One is an email that will allow them to access this program through a browser, and then two is a text message, which will allow the patient to add this to. Okay, so now we've added the patient, and the text message on my phone comes through immediately. And so you can see once the lag, there's a little bit of a lag in our video feed here. Open up my text message, you can see that there is a link. And so this would have your company's name, welcome to, in this case, Superior Physical Therapy. Please download the free app. They click the button once, it takes them to the App Store. They hit open. This is an automatic login. So we worked really hard over this with patients who were over the age of 65 who might be not so technically inclined. We hit the download button, we hit the open button, and then it automatically logs the patient in, which is really a great barrier reduction. And you'll see here that it's also going to ask us to, once logged in, if we can accept the health data. So this is where we're tracking the patient's steps. So we walk the patient through this, and then you can see the patient's home screen. So you'll see this is the patient's view. So you can see today's date. They have to log a pain scale each day in order to access their assignments. Right now there are no assignments because we haven't taken any videos. And you can also see the steps that have happened. And so you can see my steps for the day since I'm on my phone. You can also see there's a chat function here. Now again, in order for me to proceed, I have to enter a pain scale. And this is part of our monitoring process. And so we're going to hit submit. And this should tell me that I have to select my own password because I haven't done that yet, right? This is my first time logging in. And so we're going to go ahead and just put in an easy to remember password. Now, the cool thing about this is the app will stay automatically logged in so that there is no need for patients, again, who are technically inclined or not inclined, are going to have to log in and log back out daily. So it will keep them logged in. So that's the easy way to show a patient getting access to this. Now, if I go back into my provider app, and again, this is an app for the provider that's designed to be either on a tablet or a phone. I'm on my phone right now, and the patient has the ability to be on any device, including a computer, desktop, web browser, iPhone, Android, iPad, whatever they have, a tablet. So again, I'm going to go in here and find that fake patient that I just made. And you can now see when I open up this, again, this is the provider's view. There's nothing in the person's chart yet, right? We haven't made any home exercise treatments or home treatment programs or instructions. So I'm going to hit the button at the top here that says add new folder. So we're going to call this folder back pain 2023. Now, as soon as I create this folder, this is what's going to activate the remote therapeutic monitoring capabilities. And it's also going to allow me to start to take some instructions for the patient. So let's go ahead and make one of these videos now. And so I'm going to, as soon as it gets to the screen here, again, a little bit of a lag, I'm going to hit this button in the top right. These are all custom videos. So we're actually going to take a video right now. I'm in my office, and here I am. Here's my screen. And you can see my lovely wife who's working with me today. And again, I would tell her some instructions, usually 30 to 60 seconds. and that's it. And then I'm involving the patient. I'm working with the patient in order to teach them, what to do when they're here. We don't have to go through a long library um, of pre-recorded exercises. That is a waste of time, and most of the time, those exercises or treatments are not even what you want the patient to do anyway. So we've done away with the old way of doing things, and we're making and involving the patient and taking custom videos, and it takes 30 seconds. Very quick and efficient, very customized, very customer experience oriented. And now from the patient's perspective, you can see they have a little green tag here that shows the video. You can see the name of the video, what the date was when it was made, what provider made the video, and then how many times a day did you instruct them to do it. As they do, if they watch their 2 video views a day, it will close their rings. They get some confetti that goes off on their screen. And that's also part of our monitoring process. We're getting data when the patient is watching their videos. Now, again, some patients will say, well, I've already memorized the video, right? And so that's nice. I understand that. That makes sense. And so we've also added the feature where the patient can mark as complete as well. So that's something that is new for us, and we understand that. So that's a quick overview of the MovementRX installation and use from the patient's perspective, and I hope you enjoyed.